Hello. Hey, how are you? Can you hear me okay? Tony. Okay, now I see the comments. I'm not doing too bad. I'm so happy to see you here, Tony. Tony, 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 Tony. You know, I did mess with that audio hero, however you say that. I saw quite a few of these songs that were on the list, but I will have to say that I'm going to have to figure out how to play that on another device, I think, in order to have that in my background. You know, I use the StreamYard through my laptop, just like you do, and then I guess I could play it on my PC. Yeah, I thought about doing that, making a playlist and you know, just hitting play and let it go, which is, it seems like that's what you do. I know I saw your videos as well of how you're you just let that play, and I saw your videos as well that you kind of put a collaboration together of that. So I like that idea. Hello, the dude rocks. Hello, sunflower queen girl. Are you new to my channel, the dude rocks? Your name doesn't look familiar to me. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I wanted to, because I have like a Bluetooth speaker, and I was going to let it play on my phone, and then, you know, so it would just kind of be in the background. I didn't want to use my laptop to play it, since I'm using that microphone on the laptop for my audio for you guys to hear me. And I thought, well, I'm just using my PC to have YouTube running at the same time as StreamYard is on here. So, you know, it's all a thing I got to figure out. But yeah, I'd like to get that up and going on maybe my next live. I just think it is neat when you have music in the background. Hello, Manuel. How are you? The dude rocks. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I'll figure it out one way or the other. I figured out StreamYard. And, you know, I didn't even think I'd get that figured out. But once I picked up all the knowledge from you and a few other people that have been using it, and then watched a few videos of a few things I didn't know how to do, and it's not that hard at all. Do a live stream when you meet friends. All right, so I will call you Manny. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I shared my live out on a few places, so we'll see who all is able to come tonight. I'm not sure. I just have some like trivial questions that I would like to ask. I think it would be fun to see what people's answers are. Just as something to, yeah, I saw that, and thank you so much. I agree. Did you have to work today, Tony? It's a beautiful day here. I know some people are getting back into the work instead of working from home, but if you want to watch a video of mine, the Dewdrops or Manny, if you want to watch a video of mine and leave a comment about the video, if you like any of them that you see, and I'll maybe come over and check out your channel. Well, that's good, Tony. My husband, when he has to work from home, he says even though I'm working from home, it's still a long day, regardless if he goes to the office or if he stays home. But that's good that you still have some time to be working from home. Let's see. Yes, work is still work, no matter where it's from. Sometimes I think I would actually like to work from home. I would think it might be a little bit, I don't know, more laid back. You don't really have to make sure that you're on schedule and driving into the office. I do miss my last job, though. But that's good. Maybe 1 or 2 days in the office. Do you have a real far drive to go to the office? Yeah, we don't get a vote, do we? Don't get to vote. That's for sure. Yeah, I have to say that when Matt was working from home, he definitely liked the leisure of being able to kind of sit wherever you want and not have to do the hustle and bustle of traffic. Yeah, I used to work at a job, it was 20 years ago, and I was there for almost 10 years, but it was literally, I think like 17 or 18 miles. But yeah, it used to be like a 45-minute drive because of traffic. Other than that, like if I went into the office on a Saturday, it didn't take no time at all to get there. I'm having that issue with the shirt of, oh no, Tony. So yeah, obviously the traffic is cutting down, isn't it? Hi there. Is it Kamira? I know that I visited your channel. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, the shirt thing is a mess. As I'm looking, I swear I know my left and right, but I don't know what it is. What it is about StreamYard making it reverse. It's really irritating. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, I like that shirt that you had on in that video though that you were trying to fix. Well, that's good, Kamira, that I pronounced it correctly. Hi, Dark Souls. Sorry. Yeah, I just want to make sure I say people's names right. Some of their channel names, just don't know what they are, but yeah, welcome to the live and thank you for coming in. I do need to see. I had shared myself out in quite a few places. Well, Instagram, a couple of different spots on Instagram. And then we'll just have to see, I guess, who all comes. I did have some things here, like riddles and trivia questions that I think would be fun to ask and see how what people's answers are, if they get them right or not. But yeah, I definitely want to get that music playing. And I think with the speaker that I have on my PC, I'll be able to just play it on there and another browser probably and let that go. I did see that same genre that you picked, Tony, when I was looking through the list of stuff they have. Thank you, Kamira. And I think that V, because of her work hours, she may not be able to make it, but I definitely understand. She said she was kind of unsure about those. The jazz and blues. I saw that genre on there and went through quite a few of those songs. I just got off the phone with my aunt. My uncle that had recently passed away called her, and she didn't think she'd have much to say, but I've been on the phone for a while with her. Had to take my car into the shop today, or I should say Matt's car. Went and picked that up and take it to another shop and get something else fixed. So at least I got that taken care of for now. I can't wait to see your guys, the 3 channels that you guys are going to do. I know that's coming up. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be about a week then. So this Saturday, if I remember right, I can check the dates. Let's see. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to need to read into that so I can understand all that too. I've been reading a little bit into it to see how they pay for that. As I think it's like every 1,000 views on your channel overall, or is it 1,000 views per video? What the rate is? I don't know how much in depth I can speak about that on a live or anything, but yeah, I bet you will do a test run because you said that we're kind of figure out how to trying to figure out how you're going to get seated so that we could see what you guys are doing. And so then I guess you'll have to have your screen or like invite them all up and be able to have enough room on the screen for them as well. So yeah, I can see why you would want to get that set up beforehand. Did you get all the analytics stuff figured out that you had researched? Or maybe, once you get your first one, then take a look back at your channel. Maybe it'll help you comprehend why their pay is the way it is. Hey, V! V made it! V and Tony are in the house. Which is usual 100. Okay, yeah, that's right. I think it did. I did know that already, that there has to be a minimum of 100 before them to actually make any kind of payment. Yeah, I want to read a little bit more into it and really pay attention to where my sources are coming from as far as the knowledge for that. VE, I'm so glad that you're able to make it. I'm pretty sure that you and I are both on Eastern Standard Time, and I know that with your work schedule that you may not have been able to make it. Well, I appreciate that. That's true. I did reach back out on that email that I had got. I want to forward it to you guys, and yeah, she's on Eastern, but I know that with her work schedule that she told me she wasn't sure how she would maybe have to be doing her lives later on. I think that's right, V. But yeah, I wanted to forward an email to you. It's regarding just say like a review, that any kind of social media. So I emailed them back to ask a few questions, and then I wanted to forward that to you. I'm waiting on their response. Okay, I understand, V. Thank you so much. At least you came on in, and all of our schedules are all different. So who can be here and who can't? That's just how it rolls. Yeah, I know you do. I am subscribed to that other channel. You've got a lot of projects, and you probably have a whole book of notes of your to-do list, don't you? Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? So sorry, it looks like there was a little bit of a delay, but now it looks like it's caught up. No, I actually thought of him today. I did go over and watch that video of his for the company that reached out to him on that game and commented on that. Yeah, I know. You're just go, 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 aren't you? Same here. Go, go, go. And then I have to write notes, reorganize the notes, and write them all again. I think your website looks nice. Yeah, I know. I really would like to just send him the callers I know of for sure. And I know that I'll just have to kind of give him like the gist of it, and then let him do some drafts, because I'm sure that he'll have different ideas to play around with for that. I don't know if V has contacted him. I know that you had asked her to try to get working on hers as well. Yeah, another guy that actually had helped me out with my V. I was talking about V. You had asked her to see if she was going to get her banner worked on as well. I wasn't sure if she reached out to him to get that taken care of, but I know that she had, I think, started a new job around the same time, so I didn't know she had time to dig into that yet. Okay. I saw T's latest video. Oh, good. I'm glad it looks really nice. To put in your channel art isn't too difficult, but yeah, getting that design that you want for as to what your channel might be about, or just have something just basic, but will overall aesthetically kind of show people what to expect from your channel. So yeah, it is a lot of thought to put into a banner. You know, some people have specific days of the week that they're going to have a video up and the exact time, and some people just have nice pictures on it with their names. So definitely have a variety of things to choose from, that's for sure. Yeah, I saw her latest video and commented on it. I think I saw you guys had commented on it as well. I was a few days late on watching it, but now she looks like she might want to take a different direction with her channel. So I wish her luck with that. I'm not sure what she has in store yet for it. The guy that had helped me with that intro that shows different clips from some of my past videos, and then it has my name in like a really dark blue with the website underneath my name, that intro, there was a guy that had made different variations of my name and the colors that I liked. Some of them had background pictures that didn't fit me very well. Some of the pictures were okay. So I really like yours. I like the stripes and then the layout that you have, because I think it fits you overall instead of trying to put it down to one niche. Because I know I've already made sure that he was aware that I'm definitely not going to have the exact same type of videos on mine, but you are very welcome. So, would you like me to ask you some riddles, Tony? um, oh, that's cool that you had that to send to him. The green team, go green team. Hashtag green team. Oh, good. Let's see, I can envelope colors. Okay. I know that you're actually wanting to still get the conference call set up, or I know that on Instagram, when you're like sending someone a direct message, that you can actually just do a live chat. I don't know if you can do a live chat with more than one person at a time, so that everyone will be able to just converse that way. I think that when you're doing a live chat through like DM, instead of literally just typing out the messages, or Zoom or phone call, I don't know. But anyways, I was just thinking of the DFC. Yeah, I can ask some riddles. I've been on here a little over 20 minutes, and yeah, I know a lot of people for personal and it seems like business reasons. People are using Zoom. I've heard of the website, obviously, but never have been there, tried it out. One week at a time. One week at a time. And once you conquer one goal, then you worry about the next thing, right? Well, I am glad that you're here, Tony, because chit-chatting away. Is it pretty user friendly, Kamira? That's right, with life and work, one week at a time. Because sometimes I'll get wrapped up in 5, 6 different projects, and before I know it, it's like, oh my gosh, like where am I at with this stuff? Like you start on one thing, it's kind of like when you're cleaning and you go to one room and you start, and it's like, oh, I need to go to the other room and work on something else, and before you know it, you got nothing done. Okay. It looks like it was like a platform for 6 to 8 people being in different squares, and you're able to meet. So that's pretty cool. Seems like, because of what's been going on, a lot of people have been having to use that. My husband has meetings on some Tuesdays, depending on what they've got going on, and it's an hour before they start their work day. And I don't know what software or program or website that they use, but they all have to have a chat like that as well. That's right, Tony. Well, Dark Souls, thank you at least for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. I haven't had dinner yet either, but figure that out later. So I know that you're an hour. I know that you're an hour behind, Tony. I don't know if this 7:30, 6:30 your time, put you in a tight crunch to sit in someone else's live. I've never heard anyone say it like that you have 2 feet, but you can't take a step back with both at once. So I'm going to use that. Oh, cool. So then will you bake them, fry them? Thank you so much, Dark Souls. Again, I greatly appreciate you coming in. Dinner time, dinner bells ringing, isn't it? Yeah, I know it's almost 7 there because it's almost 6 here, but even if you work from home, I don't know if that's a crunch for you to not be able to get stuff done. And oh, the air fryer. Oh, so Kamira, you're 2 hours ahead. I know you said you had me running kind of in the background, just listening when you can. I greatly appreciate that. I want to get an air fryer. I just kept thinking, God, would it be big enough to actually make things? But when I saw the one that you had on your channel, Tony, and you explained the things that you're going to be using for upcoming meals, maybe really think harder on getting one. I guess I can't wrap my mind around when you're putting things into like a little bit of oil to fry them, so to speak, but then just putting that item just in there. I guess is it really overall kind of like baking it? Ah, never thought about that, wrapping it in foil and let it go round and around and around. Hey, B-Hop Nation, how are you doing? Let the chicken go round and around and around. Thank you, Kamir, for letting me know. Really, see, I can't grasp onto that concept that it's making it crispy, I guess. I just think that only hot oil can do that, but how did you hear about my live, B-Hop Nation? Notification, or did you see it on Instagram? Yeah, I could see that. That's all about the temperature and the air pressure. I guess when I first started hearing about them and seeing them, that I just thought, well, maybe it just literally just bakes it, just quicker and in a smaller device instead of your big convection oven. The healthier alternative. Healthier alternative. I definitely like that Salisbury steak video that you did. I am not a huge fan of mushrooms at all, but the rest of that was right up my alley. I never thought of making it that way. I've always bought them prepackaged, heat them up, and there you go. It's kind of juicy. Okay. B-Hop Nation, how are you doing today? Good. Was your Monday a Monday, or was it a good Monday? I was pretty busy today, but good. Glad you're doing well. Had to graduate to the upgrade, huh? Okay. That's good. Okay, well, I started at 7:30, and I think I was going to shoot for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. That's right. Every day is a great day. Every day is a great day. Until you're told otherwise, right? Oh, good. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be so fun to watch. Even if there's a few little glitches here and there till you guys get it all figured out in the beginning, I'm gonna be hanging out there. Yeah, sounds like, Kamira, you need to be graduating to an upgraded one as well. Then it sounds like. Yeah, Foodie Squad. She's funny. I really like her. Now she's another one that has her lives. Oh, as you know, plays that music. And how old is your son, Kamira? I have a stepson that's almost 25 now, but in his preteens, he would eat dinner, and 30 minutes later, he was wanting snacks. snacks and more snacks. It's like, I don't know where it's going, I guess. Empty pit. Let's see. I guess I can go ahead and ask some questions. If you want to answer them, Tony, just to see what we think here, you can. And whoever ends up coming in can join in. Oh, so if they're that age, that's right. Okay, no problem. Kamir, where did you get your air fryer, and is it made by the same company that does Instant Pot as well? If I can get that music going. If we can or not. We will see. It says there's 5 watching. I don't know who all was here. Who else is here? Would you like to type? Would you like to type and say something? That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Power air fryer elite. My mom bought it for me. Okay. Hello, the American Wanderer. How are you today? I'm so glad you were able to make it. How's your Monday been? Okay, thank you, Kamir, for letting me know. I understand we still got things to do. How are you doing, American Wanderer? Uh-oh. We had some days, not in the past, I would say 4 or 5 calendar days. But prior to that, it was just constant. It felt like it was a muddy, wet sponge, the ground did. Muddy, wet sponge. Yeah, I understand that. The live streams, I can't get to them all. I just can't. And we're all on different time zones. Everyone's trying to do them all at the same time sometimes. And it's like, oh my gosh, I just can't keep up. We support as much as we can, is how I look at it. I'm in Indianapolis. So the summer so far, when it's not raining, it's very hot here. It can get very humid and very overwhelming as far as being humid. I would love to move to Florida or one of the Carolinas, actually. We want to move to like the East Coast. Not much to do here in the Midwest. There you go. You have it all figured out then, don't you? The winters here is one of the very top two or three reasons that we want to move. Hey there, Scratch Queen. How are you? Hi, Colin. How are you doing? Yeah, I would say you don't just try, you literally have it figured out. That's what would like to be doing. How's your Monday going, Scratch Queen? So far, everyone else has had a pretty good Monday. Is it Karen? Is that how you pronounce that? Welcome. Uh, I haven't got my nails done in a long time, but I did buy some uh, French tip acrylics. I want to do my nails myself, but I'm sure that felt like a treat, didn't it? Since we've all been, kind of made to stay home for the most part. The camera is not all that great for when you do these live streams to show much, but would you guys like to answer some riddles? Answer some trivia questions? Yeah, pretty good channels, that's for sure. This is only my second live. Well, thanks. Sure, we can do some answers. I can ask you guys some riddles, and if you want to give the answer. Okay, so the first one is, which is faster, hot or cold? Sorry, Scratch Queen. I saw that you asked how I was doing. I'm not doing too bad. Monday was a Monday, but you know, Mondays are Mondays. I was busy today, but got a little bit of a headache actually. But the show must still go on. Actually, hot is faster because you can easily catch a cold. You get it? Yeah, that's what I said. I just shook my head when I read that one. Okay. What has teeth but cannot eat? Yeah, they're trick questions. Keep people engaged. Have fun instead of just sitting and talking about the weather. Elevator chat. But what has teeth but cannot eat? Ah, nice. Yes. It's a comb. And Kamira, I don't know if you've ever been in lives and heard people asking me these questions, but or either one of you. Sometimes they do these on lives just to have fun and laugh and cut up. Oh, good. Because I know you were busy. I was kind of shocked to see you chiming in there. Yeah, but what has teeth cannot eat as a comb. Okay, so what kind of dog never bites? Yes, that's right. Okay, what? This is an old one. I'm going to ask it anyways. I've heard it for years. It's really not it, really extremely hilarious, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Yep, hot dog was the answer. Some of these riddles are so old, I don't really want to ask them because it's not. Hey, Tony, glad you're back. Well, I've only asked a couple of questions so far. One of them, Kamir had to quickly wash her hands so she could answer it. Yes, that's right. Well, shoot, Kamir, I have your notifications on. I will have to make sure. Let's see, Saturday at 9 Eastern time. Okay. And you're 2 hours ahead of me. But you said Eastern, so I'll go ahead and write that down and make sure I don't forget that because I always like to go into lives when they're either playing music and dancing. And thank you, Tony. Now I understand the reason for having a mod. You talk and conversate, and then before you know it, you see that you've missed something. I just read it and didn't pay attention. But this live was quicker, I will have to say, to get started. Thank you so much, Adventures with Carl. I know that you mentioned earlier that you were going to do that, and I greatly appreciate that. I obviously don't have a community tab yet, but crossing my fingers, I hope one. I hope that I have one very soon, and I will be sharing myself out on a community tab. All right. So, anyways, next question. Let's see. Uh, what kind of table doesn't have any legs? Adventures with Carl. Well, I'm just asking some fun riddles. That's right. No harm, no foul. Uh, uh, which table doesn't have legs? Those would have been mine answers too. The answer is vegetable because of how it's spelled. You wouldn't have thought it because of how it's pronounced. That one was a trick one. Trickety trick trick. I know, cute, right? Because you would never have guessed that because of how it's pronounced, I guess. What's never used until it's broken? What is never used until it's broken? Thank you, Tony. Yeah, definitely connect with other channels if you'd like to. This definitely is not a heavy growth stream, just here to have fun and chat and get to know each other's channels. It's crazy of how many more people I have met just by really growing my channel the way that I have. And are they? Yeah. Yeah, because you probably had that and the vinegar in there, didn't you? Yes. If you haven't hit that like button, don't forget to do so. We have 8 in here. So I don't care if I have 1 or 2. I will still continue to do my lives. Can't be afraid of doing lives. One person, 201 persons, people. Okay, let's see here. What is the smallest room in the world? This is another one that's tricky. It won't let you add anyone. No new family, huh? That's what I usually say. If you leave a comment, I definitely will get back with you. Anybody else want to guess? I know that Karen's already guessed. Oh, Tony knows the trick. Do share if you are able to. Recently, I know that Daddy Days called you the woman with all the knowledge. That's okay. What is the smallest room in the world? But if you want to share your trick that you have for Carl, I'm sure that we would all like to hear that. Or if you don't want to answer it here, you don't have to. See, I'm flipping my hair the opposite way too. It's another trick one where you wouldn't think of it being a room. And if you don't know the answer, let me know. Karen is on it. Quick to answer the questions. Yeah. Yes, mushroom. The smallest room in the world. Mushroom. Yeah, I've noticed there's some people that have been in my subscriptions, and it's like 6 months, and I haven't seen a video from them, or you comment on some of their older videos because you just want to watch some videos and engage in their channel, and then you don't hear back from them. So I can agree with that. You kind of have to do some audits on occasion. Let's see. Why did I throw butter out of the window? Yeah, true to that, Tony. I agree. Hi, the Waste of Time podcast. How are you? This is my second live. And just in case someone else wants to answer as well, we're doing some riddles. I'm asking some riddles. I also have trivia questions if these kind of get too boring, or they're, I guess, boring. I don't know another word to use. But why did I throw butter out the window? Butter. Scratch Queen, you really wouldn't make me want to go back to buying lottery tickets like I used to. My husband and I used to buy those every week when we used to get our paycheck. And gosh, that was over 20 years ago when we first got married. Every paycheck, we each bought like 2 to 5 of them, different ones, just to see what we'd hit. Didn't really hit much, but they were still fun to play. And then we just kind of quit doing it. Because, yeah, there is a butter, right? Can't believe it's not butter. The answer is because I wanted to see the butterfly. Okay, what starts with an E and ends with an E and only has one letter? I know that's where we were getting that's where we were getting addicted with it. Was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what I'm going to get. I think maybe like one of them was like $100 or something one time, maybe a couple of. What starts with an E and ends with an E, but only has one letter? Yep, envelope. So funny, right? What is the largest ant in the world? Yeah, I remember you posting some videos that were in Ohio. Indianapolis here. What is the largest ant in the world? This one is about pronunciation. It's a longer word, but it's about pronunciation. Yeah, the largest ant. Uh, they're pretty heavy, gray. Hi, Coco. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I'm so glad to see you are on this platform still, right? That's right. It's elephant. And you're still going strong, right, Coco Empire? You know, the foodie squad was getting after you that night and trying to help you out when we were playing games. It's elephant. Elephant is the answer. It's the largest ant in the world. Yay, see, that's why we kept saying you are hitting your goals. Just type out the letters for uh, yeah, anyways, you're hitting your goals. That's why the foodie squad just kept saying, you need to reconsider. You need to reconsider. Don't worry about those negative people. You do you and what you want to do on your channel. Sometimes the negative comments and the negative reactions from people are who they are, but we can only choose how our reaction is to them. I remember you that night. The Foodie Squad channel was fun when she had the games going. I think, from what I understand, she does those on Fridays. Oh my gosh. Just 2 hours. Oh, see, I'm so glad that you stayed. I think some people weren't being very nice on your channel, but I'm glad you stuck with it. I'm definitely a family member of your channel. You're working hard and you deserve it. Gary, Indiana is the very top of the state. I think I've only been through there once, twice when I went through to Chicago. Yeah, that's right. Whoever wants to be on your channel, like I mentioned, will continue to follow you. I'm definitely still a family member of yours. It seems like I don't know why people are the way they are, but they don't want to. Some people don't want to. I guess join with you on your success when you are hitting your goals and working hard in order to accomplish that. They just want to knock you down. But I'm glad, anyways. Yes, I'm glad that you're continuing to stay strong. You're like itty bitty bitty close to hitting that finish line. Okay, anyways, another question. Yeah, it's stressful, and I'm not even close to the goal that you just mentioned. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't do a whole lot, but I remember talking to you, and I remember the Foodie Doodle just kept saying, hang in there, don't you stop, don't you stop. She was very encouraging, wasn't she? She's very nice. Okay, another question. Let's see. What starts with a T, ends with a T, but it's full of T? That's right. Tony knows how it is. Tony has worked her tail off to just keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward. She always says, leave the negativity at the door. Coco, I don't know if you can stay around for a little bit, but that's what I'm doing this evening is just asking some riddle questions. And I also have trivial questions. I don't know if I'm going to have enough people hanging out this evening, but I definitely think it's kind of fun just to see what kind of people's answers are. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I think like before that first live that I did, I was like, oh man, I just want to say bump it, like you said, but I'm like, no, I've already got one goal that's just about done. And I have the two goals, just like the rest of us do. And if I can get one down, and I'm just going to continue to keep pushing it and engaging and doing all the things I've been doing, and eventually just adding more things, because I will hit that second goal. Yeah, because you don't want to get a burnout, because then it's not fun and it's not. Oh no, it's just wouldn't be fun and interesting anymore. What starts with a T End with a T, and it's full of T. This water's, yeah, pretty good answer. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Karen is, oh, someone answered before you, Karen. Okay. Yes, I completely understand. They're all going all over the place. I totally get that. Thank you for hanging out for just a little bit. I greatly appreciate it. I started a little over an hour ago. I was just going to do an hour, but I think I might go ahead and shoot for 2. So whoever can stay, that would be great. But if people come in and out, that would be understood as well. And yes, keep your head up. A teapot, that is the answer. Let's see what we got. What has hands but no feet, a face but no eyes, bells but does not talk? Man, and you just put that chicken in there. Wow. So, I don't know, I felt like it was no more than like 15 minutes ago. How long does it have to stay in before you call it done and you can put it on the table? I might hop on my jet and come down for dinner. Karen is quick on it. Anybody else want to give it a shot, or did you guys even hear what I said? Karen's blowing everybody out of the water. Onion, butter, and seasoning. Oh my. Okay, Scratch Queen. Thank you for hanging out as long as you have. I understand it's dinner time. I appreciate anyone that can stay. Anyone that needs to come and go, I understand that as well. Yeah, 400 is kind of high. What has hands but no feet, a face but no eyes, bells but do not talk? Thank you, Kamira. Sometimes when I'm on the go and can't be at my PC or my laptop, I try to chime in when I can and watch someone, at least listen to them and type when I'm able to with my phone. Our internet was down for a little while, so the phone was the only way. And because I was going to go live last night, but couldn't. The answer is a clock. Way to go, Karen. You're first on it. Wish I could have that. Don't have any of that. It's called Aquafina. It's just damn near room temperature, and I need some ice. I need to find me some spirits. Let's see. How many months have 28 days? You know, I like that clearer spirits. But I do That's right. All, or the answer 12, same answer. They literally all have 28 days. uh, let's see. What do tigers have that no other animals have? So, what do you have as your sides? Is that what you mean? Like the bell peppers, you would have cooked them as to have like on the side? No. This one's tricky. I guess think about uh it's kind of I don't like to call things or anyone stupid, but this question is kind of stupid. What do tigers have that no other animals have? Oh, see, there you go. You're fixing the meat and then you have the leftovers. You said you put it on for 40 and it won't take that long. You're going to hop out of here soon and go eat dinner. She's going to say, screw the riddles. The answer is baby tigers. What do tigers have that no other animal has? They have baby tigers. I know, I know. Let's see. Why is a river rich? Oh, I understand if you needed to, though. Especially since you're trying to multitask. Just got done with your day. Why is a river considered to be rich? Heck, I know that when you've come in from work and you had, what, 15 minutes, I think, and had to hop on your lives and get it going. And you said your stomach, one time I think you said your stomach was eating itself because you were so hungry. Yes, because it has two banks. Karen is on it. On it. Let's see. Okay, this is an object. I have cities but no houses, forests but no trees, rivers without water. What am I? That's it. Yeah, your stomach was biting your your stomach was biting your back. You said. I don't know if about you, but if I ever get so hungry like that, I end up getting like a hunger headache. Okay. No, close, Karen. Close. I have cities but no houses, forests but no trees, rivers without water. What am I? You can hold on to it. Adventures with Carl, do you know? Maps. Shutter. Karen had it right. It's maps. You can hold it. Rivers without waters, forests without trees, and it also has no houses. You're honest, Karen. Well, I don't know how long you can stay around. I can ask a few more riddles, and I do have some a good handful of trivia questions if you want to try those. Obviously, there are multiple choice, so they'll be easier. What man cannot live inside of a house? What man cannot live inside of a house? She's back. How's the chicken? Is the chicken doing good? Because you said it smells good. She's back enjoying that beverage. What kind of man cannot live inside of a house? I mean, you forgot to add it, or do you forgot, like you don't have it? You don't have any ranch to put on it. Yeah, if this man was inside of a house, he wouldn't last very long. I'll say it that way. Hey, V, what are you getting that's good? Yeah, if the man was inside of a house, he definitely wouldn't last long. Yes, snowman. You know, we have a Popeyes here, but maybe I've eaten there once. I love chicken though. I'm kind of a huge fan of KFC. I don't eat gluten though, so I have to be very careful. I usually get grilled and then no biscuits. Thank you for chiming in when you were able to, though, V. Well, see, then you better get it then before you get home. You can eat it on the way home. Let's see. This one I think is a pretty. Really? What did you do? Did you do a little bit of everything? Run the cash register. You know, one thing I'm a huge fan of is their mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't know if I think that gravy probably has gluten in it, but I eat it on rare occasions. And I just go ahead and get a large tub of it and just go for it. Yeah. When is your uncle's sister, not your aunt? Yeah, the coleslaw is good too. Don't eat it often, but I do like it. It's delicious. That's right. When is your uncle's sister, not your aunt? I've heard this question before. What? If I what? Yep, when she's your mother. Your uncle's sister is not your aunt when it's your own mother. Thank you, Tony. Wasn't it just if I? Oh, one. Yeah, that sounds good too, V. V's dancing in the drive-thru. Okay, here's another one. Mrs. Smith has 9 children. Half of them are girls. How can this be? I don't. I don't know if you guys hear those booming noises or not, but there's people outside letting off fireworks. It's like, well, it's not quite the 4th of July yet, but I guess they're getting a head start. What am I going to do? Hook you up on what? I've been to Cleveland before. It's a little further of a drive, obviously, than like Cincinnati or Dayton. That's right. Hook you up on the music. Thank you. Mrs. Smith has 9 children, and half of them are girls. How can this be if there's 9? Okay, V, I understand. If I'm still here, I will welcome you in. You please be careful driving. Enjoy your Popeyes. Okay, all of them are girls. So that's how they can have 9 children and half of them are girls because they're all girls. Oh, sorry. Yes. You might be wondering like how there are Mrs. Smith has 9 children and half of them are girls. So how could that be? Now I guess I'll have to see what this fall brings. Well, shoot, I don't know if that's even a legit answer either, because for 9, it doesn't matter if they're all girls or not. When it says, how can half of them be girls if there's 9? But that's what it says the answer is, so we'll go with it. Doesn't make sense, does it? If you had a net and you wanted to hold water, how could you get that to hold water? Yeah, once I read the answer out loud, I was like, wait, actually, it doesn't make a bit of difference. Yep, if you had a net and you wanted it to hold water, how would you get it to do so? What would you need to do to the water? Yes, freeze it. Freeze it. That is right. Okay, let's see. What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand? Yeah, what can you hold in your left hand but not your right hand? What can you hold in your left hand but not your right hand? Pencil, bar. If you have your left hand and you have your right hand, what can you hold in your left hand but not in your right? Your right hand. You can't hold your right hand with your right hand, but your left hand can hold your right hand. So the answer is right hand. Does that make sense? Because the question was, what can you hold in your left hand, but you can't hold it in your right? So your left hand can hold your right hand. Okay, so let's see. These are really no right or wrong answers, but here's a couple of trivia ones. Tell me something many people do just once a week. These are questions that they had on the Family Feud, if you want to know where I got some of these. Did you guys ever like watching the Family Feud? Name something that people do generally just once a week. Yep, that's one of them. The Family Feud obviously has What is it? Generally 6 answers, 7, and then they're all just scored. Yep, that's another one. Church, go to the grocery store. Those are the 2 top ones I could think of. The other ones on the list is laundry, clean your house, sleep in, or go out to eat. But yeah, church and grocery store were the highest rated ones. Yeah, that should have been on there. Go cash a paycheck or get paid. Name a reason a person might wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You gonna go get a tattoo once a week? Tony must have went to go check on the food again. Name a reason a person might wake up at 2 in the morning. Go to the car wash at 2 in the morning. Let's see. Now, this is kind of like a family feud type thing. There's really no wrong answer. One of them is hungry / thirsty. Hey, Jason. How are you? Doing a live, having fun, meeting new people. Tonight I'm doing some family feud. Oh my gosh. Like, does she just go to the hospital, or have you guys been there for a while? To watch a movie. Nope, TV or movie is not on here. Oh, that's your answer. Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant Nicole actually went to the hospital. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the second answer on here is baby / child. The top answer is to go to the bathroom, or if you hear a noise. Jason is a friend of mine and my husband's. His wife is pregnant, and I thought that's what he was trying to tell me, that she had went into labor. How's Nicole doing? I know she says she's ready for her to get here. The next one is hungry / thirsty, or go to work. You might get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So yeah, grab a snack. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you said bathroom. Sorry. Yep, any day now. Yeah, it's funny that he happened to answer that right when I was asking that question. Well, let's hope you don't have to get up at 2 a.m., Jason, to do that. But I definitely know that I saw some Instagram posts that well, sometimes I wake up at 2 in the morning and I'm literally just hungry or thirsty. Usually it's the bathroom. I know that I saw some posts of hers on Instagram and she just can't wait for her to get here. Name something that you might eat with a hamburger. Tell her that I said hi, Jason. Yep, fries is on the list. It's the top one. Onion rings. Yep. So is she? What is? When does she do? Jason. Yep. Tater tots. Onion rings. Milkshake is not on here, but that's common. Before I used to eat dairy free, I would love getting the Frosties, as they say, from Wendy's and dipping the French fries in there. This chicken is like, that's fine. So the 28th, yeah, close. Well, huh. I saw that you weren't answering for a little while, so I figured you went to get dinner. All right, who was the most popular character on the sitcom Friends? We just can't type numbers in the chat. No, begins with the same letter, but not that one, Jason. Yep. Oh, Ross, sorry. I just looked at it again. Ross is on there. Rachel is number one. Yeah, when you're doing your lives, you can't type the numbers because sometimes it'll pick those up. I don't know if it's all the time or just sometimes it picks them up as spam. And then they might end up just taking your live video away from you. So then it wouldn't count towards your time on your channel. Let's see. It mentions them in order of the most popular was Rachel, then Joey, then Ross, Chandler, Monica, Phoebe, and Gunther. I always thought Joey was so funny, but I did like Rachel the best. Phoebe was funny. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to Google that name then. I don't know who that is. Megan Gailey. Is that how you pronounce her last name? Gailey? I'll have to look that up. Anyways, what is a liquid in your kitchen that you hope no one ever accidentally drinks? Oh, I've seen her before. I didn't know that was her name. Nah, I guess I look like her a little bit. Yeah, Joey. Joey always cracked me up. Yeah, he would sit there and look at you like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Or do you make the side jokes? Yeah, soap is the top one on the list. I don't know why, but bleach is not on here. A liquid in your kitchen that you hope no one ever accidentally drinks. Well, then why is it that we're not supposed to be typing numbers in the when people go live? I definitely know that they don't want you to type or not type, but put a lot of emojis, like that you literally just consistently put tons of emojis. They consider that to be like a spam as well. Oh, okay. But yeah, that makes more sense. It can promote that behavior. I understand that. Yeah. Jason used to live here, doesn't anymore. Congratulations on getting out of the Midwest. The next ones were it was soap was the top answer, vinegar, cooking oil, soy sauce, and bacon grease. But yeah, soap was really the only thing I could think of, or if bleach, yeah, would be in your kitchen. Yeah, I agree. It's just about keeping your chat clean. Literally, just conversating and typing normally. Don't be asking people to join your channel just to be joining it, if you know what I mean. Oh, I didn't know she was from Indianapolis. Huh. Yeah, I've seen her face before. I just didn't know that that's what her name was. Name something that breaks down. Or, well, I was going to say name something that can break down, but it just says name something that breaks down. He's saying that Megan Bailey, Bailey, he told me that I look like her, and he says she's from Indianapolis. A tent is not on the list. A car is the top on the list. He said he saw her at a comedy club. She's a comedian. What is something else that breaks down? Lawnmower. It's not on the list, but that's true. Car is the top on the list. Uh, Body, computer, communication, foreign relations, and a television. Speaking of communication and computer, do you still do that same field that you were working in, Jason? If so, is it pretty close to what you were doing before? Yeah, body was on the answer, Carl. So I guess that would be mind. As so does Matt. Still in the same field. Has a love-hate relationship with it. Do you? Okay, so what is another word? What is another word for book? What else would you call a book? Matt and I have goals to be in that state pretty soon. Yeah, a love-hate relationship with his job. Yeah, novel, that's a top one. That's right. Pays the bills. I think it's sometimes the people that is that can get monotonous. Is that the right word? But yes, pays the bills. Novel. That's the top answer. Yeah, Florida is going to be the destination of choice. Just tired of the weather here and want to be out of the snowy weather, somewhere where it's hot, by the ocean. That's the other plus, or have it at close proximity. Let's see. Novel was a top answer. Story, paperback, pamphlet, volume, publication. That's kind of boring. Let's see. Let's find something. All right. Tell me whose name a young man might have in his tattoo. If a man got a tattoo, uh, tell me whose name a young man might have in his tattoo. Yep, mom is the top answer. Wife is the second one. Child is the third one. Yep, wife, girlfriend, mom, wife, girlfriend, child. Then it says God, father, grandparent, or their pet. Name something you always have to keep plugged in. Side chick, right. Wife, girlfriend, side chick. And then they regret it later. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that one either. But name something you always have to keep plugged in. Jason, you make me laugh. It's so nice that you saw my live and that you came on here. It's really nice to hear from you again. And I can't wait to see pictures of the baby. Can you guys still hear me or not? Okay, you said fridge. Uh, that's not even on the list. How's that not on here? Like that one's not on here either. Well, I would think that would be the two important questions. Let's see. How about no, toaster's not on there. We hold it in our hand a lot. I don't have a Google Home. That's not on the list. Hold it in our hand a lot. Or you might sit and watch it a lot. That's another one. Yep, phone is the second one on the list. I can't tell you the last time we had a landline. But yeah, phone. Yeah, name something you always have to keep plugged in. So I'm really shocked that refrigerator or like life support is not on here. Toaster, I think most of us keep our toasters plugged in. TV, yes, was the first answer. Phone, second. Printer, we can consider it on the list. It says computer. Like Jason said, lamp. Headphones and computer mouse. But these must be some old answers because we all know we have wireless headphones and a wireless mouse now. So moving on. Name a reason you might be late for work. I really need to get some better lighting in here. I don't. I can't remember the last time that Matt and I got our landline taken out. I'd say about yeah, as an adult, basically not have one. Woke up late, left late. It's a second answer. Because you're bleeding out in the shower. Let's see. Sick or a medical emergency. It's on there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 answers on this list. So we all must have quite a few things we think of when calling in for work. Tony, you talked about this earlier. Sometimes what takes you a while to get to work, or what holds you up, I guess, maybe from getting to work when you'd like to. Rush hour. Tell Nicole that was a funny answer for sure. Yep, traffic, commute. Let's see. Well, yep, car trouble, accident, same thing. Nicole's already answered sick, medical emergency when she said you're bleeding out in the shower. Let's see. And you guys will have to be doing this soon, dropping off kids. That might make you late for work. Let's see. The next one down will be weather, or you were hungover. So the weather might make you late, or if you're hungover, it might make you late. What is the first thing most people do in the morning? Yep, hungover sounds about right, that's for sure. Yep, use the restroom, brush your teeth. One of the answers on this list, it's open your eyes. That's like halfway down. I think that wouldn't have guessed that answer, but it literally is the first thing I guess we do is open our eyes. So you would have guessed them all, huh? These are kind of fun. Oh, sorry, Jason. I didn't see that you said that. I read where you said a hungover sounds about right from the last one, then I didn't catch the other one that you said. So, Kamira, you would have got them all right. Turn off your alarm or hit snooze. Let's see. Bathroom, shower, breakfast, open your eyes, turn off the alarm or hit snooze. brush your teeth and get dressed. Sorry, Jason, I didn't mean to miss that. Tell me a type of gun that does not shoot bullets. Yep, water gun is third on the list. And that's fourth on the list. Okay, Tony, I understand. I'm probably going to be on here another 15 minutes. Potato gun's not on here. I appreciate you getting right on here when you were done with work and trying to get dinner started. And then you said chicken is the life. I haven't eaten yet, so another 15 minutes and I'm probably just going to hop off here. But I know that I'll see you tomorrow on yours. I love you so much, too. I'm glad you have fun. I know there wasn't many in here, but I would do my live just the same if it was just a few people or 100 people. Thank you so much. I learned from the best. So, yes, I will see you tomorrow, though. And be dancing. I enjoyed spending time with you as well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much, Kamira. I know that you had to be popping in and out. I never really know when is a good time. Oh, you're leaving too, Jason? I would definitely tell him. He's not in the room right now, but I'll definitely tell him. And tell Nicole that I said hi and that I can't wait to see pictures. Yeah, when you came in here, Jason, I could have swore that's what you were trying to say. I would definitely tell Matt. I don't go to Gary, Indiana very much, Carl. Oh, hey, Nicole. I'm glad you're watching too. Should have figured that since you answered the question earlier. Bleeding out. Oh my. Oh, you're heading out as well, Carl? I appreciate everyone hanging out. It's Jason, Jayson. So are you subscribed to my YouTube channel, Jason? Is that how you saw the notification? I know that you recently commented on something I put on Facebook, and I answered back asking you and Nicole a question, but I don't get on Facebook too much, or as often I do as like Instagram. I find that I have more in common with people on Instagram, things I'm into. Facebook seems like it's just a hodgepodge for I think Facebook is just like a hodgepodge of like a memes and jokes. But it's all right, girl. You don't have to stay. The first time I did a live, there was oh, for real? Yeah, because when you popped in here, I was just like, what? How do you know that I was doing a live? I'm very happy because I see Nicole's post quite a bit. She's so pretty. Matt doesn't get on social media still. Yeah, usually I got regular videos playing, but since I've become more friends with more YouTubers, it's kind of nice to sometimes instead of just, yeah, I know, not surprised. I don't see you on there much either. I see Nicole posting quite a bit. Anyways, yeah, I've met quite a few YouTubers, and sometimes we depends on everyone's schedule. Sometimes a live can have lots of people in it, and sometimes it'll just have a few. Sometimes other people are doing a live at the exact same time, so that's how that goes. Just is what it is. It's always a 50-50 chance, but you do get watch hours for doing lives. Like it counts against your time because you have a year to hit a certain amount of subscribers and watch hours before you can get paid for your channel. So the lives are fun to do, to collaborate with each other and hang out. I was using my phone when I first started out, another smartphone before this one, and had a Canon camera and started using that to vlog with. What kind of stuff would you have on it? Just like daily vlogs, or do you have a certain kind of stuff you would like to have your channel all for? And would it just be you or Nicole as well? You guys should do like a family vlog. Vlog your daily lives. Think you could do that? I'd watch. Jason, are you still there? Oh. Now, would it just be you or you and Nicole? The first thing I think of, like DIYs, like people that have channels for like crafts. Yeah, I think you guys would make a pretty hilarious channel, just to say the least. Once you start, it is a lot of work. Buy a bunch of SD cards, put all the footage on there, and then you have to edit it unless you want to just record it and straight up upload it. What kind of DIYs would you do? Oh, now see, yeah, I really do think you guys should do that. And instead of making like really long videos, you could, even if it was be like the same idea, like you said, example, like a raised garden bed, you would just do videos like step by step of, and make it like a 15-minute one and do another video on the same exact thing, but make it a different topic. What? You could, if you can't hold the camera for each other, you could at least always set it on a tripod, and you won't believe the many DIY stuff that people really watch, thousands of views, because it might be something that they're getting into. We all know how YouTube is. Everyone says, hey, I don't know how to do that. And they said, I'm sure there's a video on YouTube that shows how to do it. Yeah, some are just dry. That's true. Talking to the lens of a camera is a little intimidating, like the first few videos. Okay, I won't lie. Probably like the first 5 videos. I had to re-record a few of them because you start saying like the words or you stutter. Or if we're taking the camera out in public, people are literally staring, but all I do is just stare straight at like the lens of the camera and literally just visually block everyone out. Oh, do you? Well, you can, well, you can tell me about that channel, or is it something you don't want to share? I'm all about engaging on other people's channels. Yeah, it does feel weird at first. Even just sitting in the car, people walking by and they're literally staring at you. You pull up to a stoplight. I have a, now my camera sits on the dashboard. So, but people, yeah, pulling up at a stoplight. I used to have to keep looking straight ahead, or just look at them and I throw my hands up like, what are you looking at? Well, if you want to share that other channel, I would be happy to view whatever you guys got. Do I storyboard? Like, do I write out scripts? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, I do come up with like, I have like tons of ideas, but to try to think like, how would I position a camera for that? Or what kind of, like, when you're talking about something like what they call B-roll footage, like you'll be talking about, like you said earlier, like your DIY stuff for your guys' new house you got. Sometimes when I'm talking about something, I try to take pictures or video of what I know I'm going to be including in there, and that's called B-roll footage. I try to have a good concept of what I want to talk about. I do write a bullet points down, I guess, so I kind of hit all the things, and then I don't know, Carl. Not sure. What do you mean by storyboard, Jason? Around Halloween, Carl, is when I usually go to like abandoned warehouses and like haunted houses, but I've never really researched Indiana for abandoned buildings. I would guess Jason either didn't hear me or he's typing. Carl, are you talking about the buildings to just go into them and like just see them or? Oh, yeah, I do. In the beginning, I was always saying, for like the intro, I was always trying to say something different that I would think would be like catching, because it usually takes like the first 30 seconds or that minute to make sure you've got someone stuck. I'm sure, like you said earlier, dry. A lot of people have the same type of content, but it doesn't mean that you can't do the same thing. Just put your own twist on it. I don't know if you have any favorite YouTubers that say something in the beginning that you find it to either be funny or engaging. So I finally had to figure out what worked for me and what felt natural to say in the very beginning, those first few seconds, and then just don't, try to go too in depth with an intro. Because if you look like you're literally reading from a book, or speaking from experience of watching videos, I could tell. I feel like when I first was writing up my scripts, it was uh, a lot of long scripts, and it's like, oh, you got to do bullet points, Donnelle. And just if you're passionate about what you want a video about, you will, you always remember just the bullet points and just start talking about it. Before you know it, you'll have it all out. And that shot to include in each section of a project when to do a voiceover. Like I was saying earlier, if I know that I'm going to be talking about, like a lot of the videos on here are about my braces. However, I did have a vlog, I'm sure that you just saw, for Clearwater Beach. Earlier, I heard you say because of the most recent place, so I'm guessing you probably saw that video or some of it. I don't know. Sorry, it looked like it was lagging there for a second. Um, but anyways, yes, about the ones about the braces. If I know I'm going to be talking about a specific subject, I'll go ahead and start just taking some pictures that, like, while I'm talking, it is neat to see the image of what the person's speaking about or a video. Because when you do editing, you can always overlay that video on top of your current video of you talking, and then they'll be able to, like you've seen in channels. They might be doing a DIY and you can hear their voice, but you can't see them, but you see what they're working on. Voiceover is the same thing. You might be doing something. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Usually at DIYs, I see those a lot. You might just want to have music in the background while you're recording yourself doing something. I don't know if I'm ever going to be going to Cincinnati this fall. Or Gary, Indiana. Those are just two places I don't go to often. Anyways, yes, DIYs are like tutorial videos. People sometimes will just record themselves actually doing the actual DIY, and they'll have music playing in the background. Sometimes at a very low volume, and then they can get like a microphone and plug it in to record their audio and just sync them together. Yes, we are still in the same area. Florida, though, next couple of years is our goal. 3 years max is we've been vacationing there every few years, and sometimes the vacations are kind of like impromptu, so we don't really plan it out, to try to let someone know. But oh, did you? You tripped over a crowbar. Well, I got braces because my teeth were screwed up, had some issues or whatever, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Now, are you and Nicole in the same area, Jason? Or for your new home that you bought, did you guys have to relocate somewhere else? Yeah, we definitely don't expect when we're moving there to be going, living close to the beach because I don't believe that'll be affordable, but at least be close within driving distance. Yeah, it's not common a whole lot. What's the correct wording there? It's not extremely common for people to have braces as an adult, but you'd be surprised. I get so many DMs on Instagram and Twitter about my braces. I'm just blown away by the amount of adults that have braces and have questions. Man, that would be great. 40 minutes. We would even take driving to the beach for an hour, or that it would take like an hour to get to the beach. I think that would be awesome. Yep. Now, I know you guys had, or both of you, I believe, family there. Is that what drove you guys to relocate there to begin with? Or was it you were literally just wanted out of the Midwest? The weather here? You said oh, yeah, I knew that. And then when you were here, when I first met you, I know that you were talking to your mom on the phone. And I think at that time you told me that she has always lived there or she was moved back or something. I don't remember. Does Nicole have family there as well? Thank you. A lot of my father's family is from Florida, uh, Tampa, mm, Plant City, Wesley Chapel. I think there's another town that they're in, and another one is in close to Orlando. Okay. Sorry, Jason. I could have swore when I first met you, I think that we were out to eat or something. Uh, Anyways, it doesn't matter. I just remember you talking to your mom, and I asked where she was at, and I could have swore you said Florida. Uh, I forget. Why did Nicole end up coming here out of all places? Just happened to be where she come to, or school, or work, family. And tell her I'm sorry that she showed up in Indiana, especially when she was born and lived there her whole life. Oh, okay. So then look at that. You guys were destined to be, it sounds like. I didn't know that part. I remember meeting Nicole, but didn't, no, I don't think I really ever asked why she came here. But see, everything happens for a reason. Nicole, are you nesting, as they call it? Organizing, getting things ready? Oh, very much so. Well, that's good. So you guys will be prepared, and she won't have to, work too hard at, and or you. After she gets here, then you guys will have time to make. See, I thought it was lagging again, but I guess it's not. Now it's caught up. Sometimes that's what happens when you're live streaming, depending on the connection. But anyways, yeah, I'm glad that she is nesting, because that'll give you guys some quality time. So is that a no, that you didn't want to share your secret channel? Oh, got it. Understood. Totally understand. I'm going to be doing some vlogs and stuff this summer, so I have a few ideas in mind. And there will be some product reviews that companies have reached out to me already to do. I'm emailing back. So I have some older product review videos. They found me via Instagram. Well, I think here in about a minute and a half or so, I am going to be heading off of here. It'll be 2.5 hours I've been running here. So I need to fix Matt and I dinner. My favorite movie is Pretty Woman. Understood, Jason. Bye, Nicole. Bye, Jason. It was nice to hear from you guys. Don't bleed out, Nicole. Does she hear me? Don't bleed out, Nicole. I can't believe that was her answer for that question earlier. Bye, guys. Well, Carl, I greatly appreciate you hanging out. I never did see that you answered, or if you answered why you like to look for the abandoned buildings. Aquaman. What time? Because I do moderate for another channel that I know goes live tomorrow. It's already scheduled, so I saw that you had a trivia video for Home Alone on your channel. Actually, quite a few of them that I might be interested in watching. But anyways, I think it's 7 or 7:30. Okay. Well, I will see you later. I'm going to go ahead and close out this session. I need to fix dinner. Thank you so, so much for watching this. Okay. Well, I will do my best to be there. If not, I definitely know that I'll catch your next one. Um, yeah, hers usually goes for a couple of hours. So hers is in the PM. You said yours is in the AM. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. What's your average viewers? Hello, Writers Creed. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. How did you hear about it? Oh, well, you just got to keep, I guess, pushing through. That's what I'm doing. Know what I mean? And it looks like Writers Creed may have just popped in and popped right back out. Didn't say anything else, so that's great. Maybe he had to go, or she. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. So thank you so much for watching. And then I hope to be doing another one on Wednesday. Sundays and Wednesdays were going to be my schedule, but we'll have to see. Oh, well, that's good. That's a lot of views. I like trivial videos. So that's why I liked when I found that list of Family Feud questions. But yeah, I'll definitely try to catch one of yours for sure. Thank you so much for sharing me out, and I will see you all later. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye. Bye.